Do you know what I like? Cookies. Yes, I know these aren't technically cookies, but they're what I have at the moment at my disposal to use. But anyway, I didn't mean the sort of cookies that you eat anyway. What I actually meant was I like the cookies that you have on the internet. So what exactly do I mean? I actually mean this. So let me just load up my little one called Conrit. Now this actually appeared on my Facebook feed. And as you can see, there's like loads of different photographs and things like that of things with the folds and stuff, and they're quite decent. And you get like different colours as well, so you get to see like how the different colours would work too. So as you can see, it's quite a good resource to use, and because they're effectively using your own data, I don't really have a problem with taking these images and using them as reference. Basically it's a nice way of using a sort of Pinterest almost sort of thing, and I store these in my like own little reference library. So as you can see here, I've actually got a couple of these tabs open, and if you look here, they've got like nice poses of different sort of things, so you can see how things are open and stuff, and also they have different colors of the different garments as well. And obviously they're good for using them for like different sort of poses, and some of them actually have quite decent poses as well. They're actually obviously would have been taken with professional models. And so if you look here as well, let's close that off. We've got some more here, and what I do is, because they are not sort of they're using your own data, they're using your data anyway to like do this sort of thing, and you can get like different poses. Like this for example is a nice pose with that, the way that is there, and because they are using your own data, I don't really feel that sort of guilt from using these and using them as reference. So in today's little sort of video, I'm actually going to be using these and the cookies that the internet uses to my own advantage, because obviously these companies use that to their own advantage to promote their sort of thing. So I figured I might as well do that. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've actually bought some of the stuff that have come through, not some of this stuff because I don't wear those sort of clothes, but certainly like some of the jumpers and things like that I've seen on other sites. So I've got loads. So I've got like these, like different shorts, different designs and things like that, and it's just sort of like really interesting. Let's have a look at cloaks, for example. Cloaks are always interesting, as you can see here, like different sort of cloaks and stuff, and it's sort of, oh, there's no image one there. I'll try and draw that one, but yeah, and they have like obviously the different, well, I'm hoping this one has a different pose. So let's see, let's scroll through and see. Yeah, so look, we get to see how it falls on the model, and the nice clear crisp photos. So that is sort of like what I use in order to help me almost design clothes as well. But yeah, it sort of like gives you ideas, and I add these to my reference library because they're for my reference. So I hope you enjoy this little video. I am going to go and show now some of the sort of things that I'm going to use these for, and just general sort of like practice and learning how clothes fold. So the next part is going to be done in time lapse, so I hope you enjoy. Well, it's voiceover time now, and the first sort of clip of me doing the sort of sketches and stuff is just me doing some like boots and the sort of footwear and sort of like these knee-high socks and things like that. I thought I'd just warm up a little bit and get into doing those sort of things. So I just took my small A6 sketchbook and I just filled the entire page. As you can see, I didn't take too long doing this. I just spent about 40 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes or so to get all of these sort of sketches in, and I just used an assortment from one of the sites that I used. I can't exactly remember which site it was now, but I'm actually going to post a link to all of the sites that I've used most of the time in this video in the description, just so that you can have a quick look and have a look and see. But I just decided to keep very loose with these. I wasn't really focusing on too much detail. These were studies, and this is what this video is about. It's more about studies, so I'm not looking for refined things. I'm looking to see the form and the sort of folds and shadow and things like that. So I kept it very loose. I used my 0.7 pencil, which is quite a bit bigger than what I would use if I was doing details and stuff, and I just had fun with it basically. I just sat down 40 minutes and did that. The next sort of ones, then I decided to go on to the sort of more full body pose. Well, not full body because there's no head or bottom of the feet or anything like that included in it, but I wanted to get used to the bodies and things as well. So that's what I did in that one. I sort of just focused on, again, the form, the folds, and just making sure that I saw the details. I did go into a bit with the hands as well, which I'm quite happy with. I managed to get that, and I kind of zoomed in a little bit more on the hands towards the end of it. And yeah, I really feel as though I learned quite a lot from this, and I think I'm going to try and dedicate a bit more time to doing these sort of studies. As I say, really happy with how this exercise turned out. The reason why I wanted to do something like this was because I have been using Pinterest to do this sort of thing, but the trouble is there's Pinterest, it's all the same things, and there's never any new, never any new stuff being put on there. So everything's always going to be a bit similar to the other artist or something like that. So this is why I like, when I'm scrolling through my Facebook or my Instagram and I see these sort of sites, I'm like, oh, these clothes do actually look really interesting, and they've got some good lines and form. And that is the reason why I really focused on that, and I thought I will do that because the pictures are going to be good because they are posed by models and also taken by professional photographers for the purpose of the website. In the comments, let me know what you think of this style of gaining references. As I say, I'm going to link to the shops in the description just purely because they are good shops as well, and I have bought stuff from some of the shops too. So I would just like to say a really big thank you to those who have watched it, and also if you enjoyed it, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to be notified when I post videos. What I will say is, until next time, I'll see you later.